Hi guys, so today's video is a collab with the one and only absolute queen NikkieTutorials, and I'm so excited. The theme we have is fantasy forest dwelling creatures, so we're basically different fantasy races but from the same world, and my part of the world is frozen and covered in ice. So make sure you go check out Nikkie's video after this one to see her creation, because she is absolutely fantastic and someone I've watched and admired for years, so I'm pretty pumped to be doing this collab. And if you've come from Nikkie's channel, then hi, and let's jump into it. So I've already done my skin and I just use MAC Pro Longwear Concealer all over because it's the lightest coloured base product that I have, and I contoured a little with a taupe eyeshadow colour. So starting with the cheeks, I'm using NYX Stick Blush in Tea Rose just to make some really kind of cute rosy cheeks, and I wanted a pink little nose tip as well, like I'd been outside in the cold for a while because, you know, my side of the world is nice and icy, so I added it there as well. Next, I took this shimmery pink cream from Sigma and I added that to the cheeks too. Now, I'll take any excuse to have a ridiculous highlight, and a fantasy look is a pretty good excuse if you ask me. So here I'm taking a super bright white pigment with reflex in, and I'm applying that to the high points of my face. We're going to do more to the eyebrows later on, but for now I'm just filling in any bowl patches, but I'm not paying too much attention to them really, I just want them to look very natural. So moving on to the eyes, I'm starting off as usual with my Avon primer, and then I'm taking this pinky purpley colour on a fluffy blending brush, and I'm just starting right next to the nose, smushing it right up into the brow, and then taking it all the way through the socket and extending it past the eye as well. You can also take a lighter pink over the edges as well, just to help them blend out a little bit better. Then taking that first colour but on a smaller, less fluffier brush so it transfers more product, I'm just going to go back over everything to intensify that colour. Moving on to a darker purple, start by taking that about a third of the way underneath the eye and then extending outwards and bringing it back across onto the lid. And you just want to keep adding colour and then blending until you're happy with the intensity. Then with whatever is remaining on that blending brush, you want to take that under the inner part of the brow as well. Next, take a frosty light pink shade and then apply that to the lid, and you can even go over the dark purple at the edge, and then you can go back in with that purple again, but now it's going to have a touch of shimmer to it as well. Then, because I want even more sparkle, I'm also going to add some glitter on there as well. I'm not using an adhesive or anything, you don't want to be neat with it, you just want to throw it on there. Next, you want to take a white liner of some kind, and I'm using NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and you want to apply this around the inner corner. And because this product is quite creamy, when you just plonk it on there, it can transfer a bit too much sometimes, so I'm also going to blend out the edges a little with a cotton bud. Then I'm just going to go over top with that majestic frosty white pigment. And again, we're going to go in with some glitter, and this time I'm using a silver glittery eyeliner, and I'm just going to go over that whole inner corner area again. Then you want to do the exact same thing to the centre of the lid, so you want to apply the white base, then the frosty pigment, and then the glittery eyeliner over top. And you can also add some of that pink glitter to either side as well if you wanted to. And then you want to do the same thing underneath the eye as well, lining it up from what we just did on the lid. So for the icy tips on the end of the lashes, I use Illamasqua's liner in Scribe, but white face paint will also do the trick. And for the top lashes, I added the liner to a pair of corner lashes and then applied those. So for the brows, I just used a white face paint, and all you want to do is just go over really lightly so it just kind of clings onto the top of the brow. You just want it to kind of sit on top. And then that's it for the eyes. So moving on to the lips, I decided to go for a subtle pink ombre look. So I started by defining the top lip and blending that colour down with my finger. And you can get rid of that horrible harsh line by just pressing a finger over top like this. And then something I like to do as well is just take the foundation brush that I used for my base makeup earlier on, because it's going to have some leftover product on it, and then just go around the edge of the bottom lip to kind of lighten that area up. Then I added a gloss, and this gloss is crazy looking. It looks like it has 1,000 different colours in it, but it's kind of a pinky orange colour. And then you have a nice juicy ombre lip. But then that's it. Make sure you go check out Nikkie's video if you haven't already, because it's gonna be awesome. I can feel it. And if you're not already subscribed to her, then you are missing out big time, because she is so talented. It freaking blows my mind every time she uploads. I love her to pieces. Make sure you check out all my social links below as well. And thank you for watching. Bye.